Namaskar. I'm Dr. Atmaram Pawar, the principal of Pune College of Pharmacy, Bharati Vidyapit, Pune. With experience of 30 years in pharma academics, I am contesting for the Central President post of APTI elections 2022. So I am representing Bharati Vidyapit. That university ranked 60th position by NRIF and nurtured at Government College of Pharmacy, Karat and Pune College of Pharmacy, where I am working at my alma mater, which is the reputed institute having NRI ranking, NAC accreditation, India accreditations, and many more. Working with the team PCP since 1992 under direct guidance and leadership of Dr. Shivajirao Kadam sir and Dr. K.R. Mahadik sir, and also working with the Pune Pharma team in organization of 54th IPC, 90th APTICON, and 8th SAPC conference with the international conference. So my deepest tribute to Professor M.L. Shroff, the father of pharmacy education in India, and who initiated this APTI, and he was a founder president. So I am keeping before you my contribution in the professional field, my vision, and Panch-Sutri Manifesto. So I am working in the profession with IPA, APTI, IJPA, and many more, and particularly for APTI, from last 25 years, I'm a life member. I worked as a secretary, APTI Maharashtra, chairman of Scientific Service Committee, 19th APTICON, and similarly, I work as a chairman or speaker at different APTICONs, member of editorial board, Indian Journal of Pharmacy Practice, and expert for review of hundreds of papers for IGPR awards. Particularly for the academic, educational type of my thoughts and publications, I prefer APTI journals. So these my contributions are appreciated by API with Professor B.M. Mittal Award, Pharmacy Teacher of the Award, and fortunately, the Pune College of Pharmacy also support this Pharmacy Teacher Award every year. So I thought to contest this president election at national level. So as my passion to work in the academics, research, professional, and social aspects of pharmacy. So the experience of 3 decades, I want to utilize for benefit of pharmacy teachers, their welfare, and support during this era of national education policy. Therefore, my vision is to strengthen the APTI through professional activities dealing with all issues related to the pharmacy teachers and pharmacy education in India, to empower pharmacy teachers to excel through multidisciplinary and holistic approach. So it is my kind request to all the teachers for my detailed profile, contribution profile, and the vision, please click the following links. So my manifesto, that is Panch-Sutri activities, are to support the pharmacy teachers and pharmacy institutes in implementing national education policy, to strengthen the pharmacy teacher development and welfare systems, to increase lifetime membership of APTI, to increase association and inclusivity among the pharmacy teachers, and to do service for the women pharmacy teachers. So NEP is a really revolutionary thing happening in the India to change the education system, which is based on breakdown of harmful silos of higher education. So we have the compartments. So that compartments we have to break, transforming these higher educations into fully autonomous and multidisciplinary educational hubs or clusters. So what is the positive point and negative point? So we'll work together in the multidisciplinary fashion, but the single institute or single discipline institute may face the problem, they have to find a partner. More particularly here, the faculty of such institutes need to be more alert regarding the student enrollment. Second policy is to make the syllabus less content. So instead of teaching more, you more focus on the critical thinking, problem solving, and make the education more experimental and integrated. For that, teacher needs training on the pedagogy to promote the critical thinking and industrial training to make the education more experimental. These autonomous institutes will be free to design their own syllabus, but the sufficient number of teachers, experienced and passionate, should be there in your institute. The full focus on the students. Students are free to select their course, their institute, their universities, even duration. They may leave even institute after 1 year or 2 years, or some of them may complete for 4 years also. So what is the effect? So it affect on the enrollment of the students in the higher classes. And secondly, today's policies attract for admission, but we have to change to attract and retain. This is important. Faculty, regarding the faculty, the freedom is given for students, but faculty, the full-time faculty of individual institute, means the workload of a particular subject or number of students per PG branch, if get changed, it will affect on the stability of a faculty. So really NEP is very revolutionary thing, but we have to focus on this issue, and this issue is presented by me in number of platforms. So as per the experience, my methodology is first training, both pedagogical training, industrial training. Secondly, to create APTI e-opportunity finder platform. So it will protect teachers from possible adverse situation due to the fluctuation in the enrollment in the higher classes of that institute. And secondly, we are providing a chance in a coordination in a finding job opportunities at national level. So this is the strong point we are suggesting. Secondly, to improve attract and retention, there should be specialization in industrial subjects. There should be specialization in a practice component. And thirdly, General Education Council, which is the NEP suggests that this council will design a syllabus, or at present PCI should involve the APTI experts in the curriculum design process. As per my experience, I also suggested to add new topics like digital marketing, drug safety, medical devices, rural pharmacy, pharmacoeconomics, health economics. So it will strengthen the pharmacy education. So I'm working in the curriculum development as a member of PharmD from 2014, and now from 2019 I will become a member of BPharm committee also. Thus I got a chance to work under Professor B. Suresh sir. I say him the philosopher of pharmacy practice era, because sir not only introduced PharmD in 2008, but brought many regulations and also tried to make PCI as a sole responsible body or apex body of a pharmacy that India. So in the BPharm in 2017 only, I suggested PCI to at least reshuffle the content of the syllabus or to modify that BPharm syllabus. I'm exploring teaching pedagogies like interactive teaching, flip the classroom, problem solving, and definitely it will help in attaining the first of our agenda, that is support to colleges and teachers for implementation of NEP. My second agenda is teacher development and welfare. So I'm putting 3 points, 3S: salary, stability, and sustainable growth in the private colleges. Second point is insufficient and geographically uneven PhD centers. In that turn, it affects on the research, innovation, and incubation. And last, nowadays, both jobs and life is uncertain. So what I propose and plan, 3S approach can be tackled through rigorous follow-up with the regulatory bodies for the strict vigilance and implementation of its regulations. Secondly, we can assist in finding job, at the same time finding PhD centers, finding guides to help the teachers for their incubation, skill development, and the PhD programs. And for uncertain jobs and life, it is need to strengthen and widen existing general insurance policy involving stakeholders. So another point, that is the PCI opportunities we can work on. So what is that point? Now PCI inspectors are just 1,300 and teacher number is 76,000. So inspectors are just 1.7%. So I propose we can increase the inspectors along with the quality assurance and ethics in a pharmacy education training by a PCI. It will change the scenario and give more opportunity to the young teachers also. Third point is to increase APTI membership. As we seen, the teachers are 76,000, colleges are near about 4,000, and life members are 10,000. Means it is just 13% of teachers are life members and 3 members per institute are member of APTI. Why it is happening is more important. The lack of hopes and trust among the teachers that APTI can solve their problem. So we have to work on that first. We have to improve our inclusivity and association. So there are routine methods to do that, mainly conducting the APTICon and some conferences. Correct. But what I suggest, we should have some options which are other than regular academics and research and conferences. What is happening today, very few members are there and they consider that they are the leaders and they are all-rounder for the APTI. No, more number of leaders should come from ground level, and it is possible by interactions where principal, where my junior staff will play together in an APTI dangle, dance together in the cultural phase, that is the APTI phase, and it can be arranged at zonal level and interstate level also. It is essential to initiate the local chapters of APTI, institutional wise or university wise, and strengthen the state branches. So if we do that, and we are doing such practices in Pune from last 10 years, women teacher welfare, now number of women teachers is increasing, and many of these are getting difficulties in job transfer or job security due to their family issues. Secondly, it is very good if they get a PhD center nearby their family or working place. So in such a way, our e-portal definitely will help for the job finding at a national level and also for the PhD centers. In addition to that, we can conduct various professional and recreation activities for women pharmacy teachers. So we respect you and your contribution, and it is need to promote further. Thus, I listed all the objectives of APTI, and I am fulfilling either my contribution in the past or my manifesto and my vision is fulfilling all these objectives. So thus, motto of presidential election is assurance of powerful contribution, but no politics. Why? Because I'm working passionately for last 30 years. The position can give me authority and responsibility to work powerful, but my work will be continued and working. Therefore, I say the powerful contribution. Working without discrimination of region, religion, and gender, because the politics, usually traditional politics, revolve around this. Our voting or selection will be poorly based on the contribution. So I'm sure that you learned teachers are smart enough to select your candidate only on the basis of contribution and capabilities. For that, what is my identity? My identity is Atmaram Pawar. In gender, I'm a male. Caste is a teacher. Religion is a pharmacist. Region is all pharmacy field. Whether it's community pharmacy, research, what it may be, I will be always there. Occupation, service to the pharmacy. Marital status, I'm a man of honor. First married with the pharmacy in 1983 when I joined a diploma. Then the Bharati Vidyapit in 1991 and my wife Sulba in 1994. Thus, working is our passion and inclusivity is a strain. So considering these points, I appeal you and I request you, please cast your valuable vote in my favor and make the change. We can make the change if we work together. Thank you.